In a world of ever-increasing complexity, effective problem-solving has become a highly sought-after skill. Two powerful approaches, first principles thinking and systems thinking, offer distinct yet complementary frameworks for tackling challenges. These approaches provide unique lenses through which we can view and understand the intricate workings of the world around us. First principles. Thinking, favored by innovators like Elon Musk, encourages us to break down complex problems into their fundamental truths. By understanding these basic building blocks, we can then reconstruct solutions from the ground up, often leading to radical innovation. Systems thinking, on the other hand, urges us to view problems as interconnected parts of a larger whole. It reminds us that solutions in one area can have unintended consequences in others. By understanding the relationships between different components, we can develop more holistic and sustainable solutions. This video will delve deeper into these two approaches, exploring their strengths, differences, and how they can be used independently or together to solve a wide range of problems. First principles. Thinking, often attributed to the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle, is a problem-solving approach that emphasizes a reductionist approach. It encourages us to break down complex issues into their most fundamental, non-negotiable truths, the first principles. Like peeling back the layers of an onion, this method involves questioning assumptions, identifying underlying facts, and rebuilding understanding from the ground up. Instead of blindly accepting conventional wisdom or imitating existing solutions, first principles. Thinking challenges us to question everything. This rigorous process of deconstruction allows for the identification of core truths and the elimination of unnecessary complexities. By starting from scratch and rebuilding our understanding based on these foundational principles, we open ourselves up to truly innovative and unconventional solutions. The power of first principles. Thinking lies in its ability to bypass mental biases and limitations, enabling us to see problems with fresh eyes and challenge the status quo. To dive deeper into problem-solving approaches, be sure to watch our Priority Problem Solvers Systems Thinking video series. Systems thinking offers a contrasting yet equally valuable perspective on problem-solving. It recognizes that in the real world, problems rarely exist in isolation. Instead, they are often interconnected parts of a larger system, influenced by and influencing a web of relationships. This approach encourages us to look beyond the immediate problem and consider the broader context in which it exists. It asks us to identify the various components of the system, their interactions, and the feedback loops that drive behavior. By understanding these complex interdependencies, systems thinking helps us to anticipate unintended consequences, identify leverage points for change, and develop solutions that address the root causes of problems rather than just their symptoms. It is an approach that embraces complexity, recognizing that the most effective solutions often lie in understanding and working with the intricate relationships within a system. While first principles thinking and systems thinking may appear to be distinct approaches, they share a common goal: to improve our understanding of complex issues and facilitate more effective problem solving. However, their methods of achieving this goal differ significantly. First principles. Thinking favors a reductionist approach, breaking down problems into their fundamental elements and rebuilding solutions from the ground up. It excels at challenging assumptions, uncovering hidden truths, and fostering radical innovation. Systems thinking, on the other hand, embraces a holistic perspective, considering problems within the context of the larger system in which they exist. It emphasizes understanding interdependencies, identifying feedback loops, and developing solutions that address the root causes of problems. Despite their differences, both approaches can be valuable tools for navigating the complexities of the modern world. The key lies in understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and choosing the approach best suited to the specific problem at hand. Section 5. Real-world applications. When to use first principles versus systems thinking. To illustrate the practical applications of these two approaches, let's consider some real-world examples. SpaceX and first principles. Elon Musk famously utilized first principles thinking to disrupt the space industry. Instead of accepting the high cost of rocket production as an industry standard, Musk's team broke down the problem into its fundamental components: raw materials, manufacturing processes, and design principles. By challenging assumptions and seeking innovative solutions, SpaceX drastically reduced launch costs, revolutionizing space exploration. Traffic management and systems thinking. Urban planners often use systems thinking to address traffic congestion. They recognize that traffic flow is a complex system influenced by factors such as road design, traffic signals, public transportation availability, and driver behavior. By analyzing these interdependencies, planners can implement targeted interventions such as synchronized traffic lights or improved public transportation options to optimize the entire system and alleviate congestion. These examples highlight the diverse applications of first principles thinking and systems thinking. While the former excels at driving innovation and challenging conventions, the latter proves invaluable for understanding complex interdependencies and developing systemic solutions. Section 6. Synergy in action. Integrating first principles and systems thinking. While first principles thinking and systems thinking offer distinct advantages, they are not mutually exclusive. In fact, integrating both approaches can lead to even more powerful problem-solving strategies. By first applying systems thinking, we can gain a holistic understanding of the problem, identifying key components, interdependencies, and potential unintended consequences. This provides a comprehensive framework within which to apply first principles thinking. We can then use first principles thinking to challenge assumptions, deconstruct complex components into their fundamental elements, and explore innovative solutions at a more granular level. This combined approach allows us to develop solutions that are both innovative and sensitive to the intricacies of the larger system. For instance, when designing a new product, a company might use systems thinking to consider the product's life cycle, including its environmental impact, supply chain logistics, and end-of-life disposal. Within this framework, first principles thinking can be applied to optimize individual components, such as material selection, manufacturing processes, and energy efficiency. This synergistic approach leverages the strengths of both methods, resulting in well-rounded solutions that account for both the details and the bigger picture. Section 7. Choosing the right lens. A practical guide. Deciding whether to utilize first principles thinking, systems thinking, or a combination of both depends largely on the nature of the problem at hand. Consider first principles thinking. When you want to challenge deeply ingrained assumptions or conventional wisdom, you are seeking radical innovation or breakthroughs in a particular field, or the problem appears complex but can be broken down into more manageable components. Opt for systems thinking. When the problem is complex and interconnected with multiple variables and feedback loops, you need to understand the unintended consequences of potential solutions, or you aim to create sustainable solutions that address the root causes of a problem. Often, the most effective approach involves combining elements of both methods. Start by considering the problem through a systems thinking lens to gain a holistic understanding of the situation. Then delve deeper into specific areas using first principles thinking to challenge assumptions and explore innovative solutions within the context of the larger system. Section 8. Actionable steps. Putting theory into practice. To put these principles into practice, consider the following steps when faced with a problem. 1. Define the problem clearly. What are you trying to solve? What are the specific goals you hope to achieve? 2. Analyze the system. What are the key components involved? How do they interact with each other? What are the feedback loops at play? 3. Challenge assumptions. What are you taking for granted? Are there alternative perspectives or underlying truths that you haven't considered? 4. Break down the problem. Can you deconstruct the issue into smaller, more manageable components? 5. Seek innovative solutions. What are the unconventional approaches or radical ideas that could lead to breakthroughs? 6. Consider the broader context. How will your solutions impact other parts of the system? What are the potential unintended consequences? 7. Test and iterate. Implement your solutions in a controlled manner, monitor their effects, and make adjustments as needed. By following these steps, you can leverage the power of first principles thinking and systems thinking to tackle complex challenges and develop innovative, effective solutions. Section 9. Conclusion. Mastering problem solving in a complex world. In an increasingly interconnected and complex world, mastering effective problem solving skills is more critical than ever. First principles. Thinking and systems thinking offer complementary yet powerful approaches to navigating this complexity. By understanding the strengths of each method and learning to apply them effectively, either independently or in combination, we can become more adept at breaking down complex challenges, uncovering hidden truths, and developing innovative solutions that address the root causes of problems. As we face increasingly intricate and interconnected challenges in the years to come, these problem-solving approaches will prove invaluable for individuals, organizations, and society as a whole. By embracing these frameworks and honing our ability to think critically and systemically, we can strive to create a more sustainable and prosperous future for all.